back to yet another comparison video with the SoftLips Mint with a hint of vanilla lip balm, this time between that one and the REVO Beeswax Peppermint. I know, there's an awful lot of them today, and I am uploading them all today. Hopefully I don't drive y'all nuts with how many uploads there are, since I think there's going to be 6 total today. But this should be the second to last one if I upload them in the order that I filmed them. So anyway, let's get started. Format-wise, the SoftLips one is in a stick, and the REVO is in a dome, so there's that. They're both solids, though. Packaging-wise, obviously there's difference because stick versus beehive shape, which I still think a year later is adorable. So yeah. This one is a synthetic. This one, I actually don't remember. I know that it's made with beeswax. I don't know if it was all organic or if this was one of the hybrid organics. It's been too long since I bought it, so I honestly can't say with 100% certainty on that one. Neither of these are limited edition. Neither of these are part of a set. The amount of product you get in these, the SoftLips has 0.07 ounces. The REVO has 0.25. Shelf life on these, the SoftLips doesn't have an expiration date. The REVO expires in October 2016. And the crazy thing is that even though I've used this one quite a bit, visibly it doesn't look like I've hardly used it at all. And I'm like, what sort of just... I don't understand. Why is it not going down hardly at all even though I keep using it? Like, what the hell even? I don't understand, because like I said, it looks like I've barely touched it, and I've used this a ton. I don't get it. I mean, I'm glad that I have a lot of it left to use, but it seems like it should be visibly going down, does it not? I mean, I don't understand. Anyway, sorry to ramble. So, yeah, price point. This was more expensive than this, I think, even though it was a year ago, but I don't think I spent more on the REVO than I did on the SoftLips. At most, I may have spent about the same, but I don't think it was that expensive. I think this was cheaper, but again, it's been over a year since I bought it, so hard to say for sure, but most REVOs are only like maybe $2.50, if even that, whereas this particular one I think I paid about $4 for. Sturdiness-wise, this is a flimsy little thing. I'll show you yet again back here. It has the ever-present issue of any skinny stick of that after the first few uses. It doesn't retract back down, so that kind of sucks. The REVO, on the other hand, is practically bulletproof. Well, maybe not literally bulletproof, but you could chuck this at a wall, it's not going to get dented, you could step on it, you could throw it in a purse. Nothing's gonna happen to this one. I mean, it is pretty solid, hard plastic all around, and does not have the soft plastic coating that the EOS does that gets scratched up. That's part of what I love so much about this one, is that it's practically indestructible, and apparently so is the wax, since I keep using it and it's not going down. You watch, one day all of a sudden it'll go down a ton and I'll be like, okay, suddenly it's become invisible. Anyway, only special features really are that the SoftLips has SPF 20 in it, the REVO does not. The SoftLips is medicated, the REVO is not, although it does have tingle to it, but not because of medication, it's because of the peppermint oils in it, just like the Sweet Mint EOS. In my opinion, it doesn't tingle as much as the Sweet Mint, and it doesn't tingle as much as the SoftLips. It still has a good amount to it, but it's not as much comparably to those two. I feel like it used to be stronger when it was newer, but what can you do, right? So anyway, scent-wise, with the SoftLips, I know I've said it like 3 times now, when you first open it and you don't put it up at all, you smell primarily the vanilla and almost no mint. As soon as you roll it up at all, you smell almost all mint and almost no vanilla. I don't know why that happens or why that's a thing, but that is apparently a thing with this one. And this one just smells like straight up mint. So there's that. Color-wise, they're both just white wax and they go on clear. Flavor-wise, I don't think either one of these particularly has a flavor. Consistency even is kind of comparable. Although this one being beeswax, is a tougher lip balm, and you do have to work at it to get it to go on. And unfortunately, this doesn't seem to be one that you can just break it in and it gets softer with time. It seems to stay on the harder side, so you do have to rub with it for a bit longer than you normally would with a lip balm for every application, and you still get less of it on your lips than you would with most things. I think that's just the nature of beeswax, though. Versus the SoftLips, which is a very soft lip balm, and if you were to use the same amount of force with this that you do with that very same REVO, you would probably smash the shit out of it. So yeah, just be careful with it. And thickness-wise, they're both on the thinner side, so I think the REVO might be a little tiny bit thicker, and definitely a bit stickier, but yeah, they're both on the thinner side, and there is a little bit of tackiness to the REVO, whereas the SoftLips is quite slick and greasy. They're both very moisturizing though, and very nice that way. Shine factor, the SoftLips is super shiny, whereas the REVO, not so much. I mean, it has some to it, but not much. Longevity-wise, I think the REVO lasts longer on your lips than the SoftLips, but being thinner, it definitely doesn't last a horribly long time. It's pretty average that way, at best. Sometimes it's less than that, so. Anyway, if I were gonna pick one of these over the other, as much as I adore this particular REVO, I think I'd actually pick the SoftLips simply because it's easier to apply and it's softer. If this one were just a tiny bit softer, it would probably be just about my favorite product that I own, but because you have to work at it so hard to get it to go on your lips, I feel like when my lips are actually chapped, I can't really use this on it because the amount of force you have to use to get it going is enough to break your lips open when they're already chapped. So you can only use it when they're not chapped, when you're practically just doing it for fun. So, I mean, it does have that as a drawback to it, whereas the SoftLips doesn't have that problem. So because of that point only, that is why in this particular comparison, I'm going to say that the SoftLips wins, even though I'm throwing it out there that I still adore this one. I still love it. It's still one of my all-time favorite REVOs. Still probably one of my all-time favorite lip balms in general. So anyway, that's about all I have to say here. So as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Until next time, bye!